So here we are in front of the White House. My name is Medea Benjamin with the group CODEPINK, and we are absolutely appalled by President Obama's policy of killing people through drone attacks in Pakistan, in Yemen, and Somalia. And the piece that came out in the New York Times that shows how intimately involved he is with his counterterrorism advisor, John Brennan, and how they get the guys together in the back room here and they look at these cards that resemble baseball cards and they make these decisions about who is going to live and who is going to die.
Sure do.
And we think that's absolutely disgusting. And we think your policies are making us less safe, not more safe. But we are dead serious that we think this policy is awful. We think it's time for the American people to rise up and say no and put an end to the drone killings.
Who's on the kill list for today, folks?
First on the list is Anwar al-Awlaki.
Anwar al-Awlaki. We did him already. Check him off.
Mr. President, wasn't he an American citizen?
American or Schmerican, what do I care?
Are you sure that's okay?
Well, was he in Yemen?
He was.
Guilty! Check him off. He's gone. Next on our list,
Samir Khan.
Samir Khan. I've heard that name before. Isn't he an American as well?
Yes, he is!
I'm not sure, Mr. President. I'm not authorized to say. I just give you the names.
Take him off the list. Take him out! Take him out! Samir Khan. Gone. Next.
Next on the list is Abdul al-Awlaki.
Abdul al-Awlaki. I read about him in the Post. He was 16 years old, right? He was an American, 16-year-old American.
That's right.
He was in Yemen. The only criteria is where he was at the time.
He's an American. He was born in Denver. He never had anything to do with Al-Qaeda or the Taliban. You just can't go kill people like that, Mr. President.
Hey, wait, get back there.
Hold on. Ma'am, I like to listen to the public. Come here, ma'am. I'm going to ask you a question. Was he in Yemen?
Yes, that's
Guilty! Check him off.
his family is from
Thank you,
there.
thank you. Thank you. Ma'am, I asked you the question. Thank you very much for showing up at my new political rally today. Vote for me, by the way, and I will extend the kill list if you don't vote, if you know what I mean. Okay, next. Who's it?
Tariq Aziz.
Turk Aziz. Oh, he's that little kid from Pakistan that was making all the trouble trying to film stuff?
He wasn't making trouble. He was trying to document the drone strikes to show you how many innocent people are being killed. And then you killed him with the drone strike. That's just not right, Mr. President.
Wait a minute, ma'am. I'm going to ask you another question. Would he not have exposed my drone program before John?
Well, that's right, but it shouldn't be a secretive program.
So we can check him off. 16 years old. Collateral damage. Next, the Constitution. We've already done away with the first and fourth, haven't we? The fifth, who cares? It's just another one. But here's my favorite. I love that line by my Attorney General, Eric Holder. You know that I am a constitutional lawyer and a professor of constitutional law. So when we got together, we couldn't figure any way around this due process thing.
That's not right, Mr. President. Due process means a judiciary process. You're not the only branch of government. You're only one branch of government.
Get out of here.
So, due process, we've determined, is no longer an item that we need. Rule of law, Magna Carta, 10 Commandments. Don't anybody look at the 10 Commandments thing.
You can't do that with the 10 Commandments.
I have a question. Mr. President, are you concerned that your kill list might be dangerously expanding your executive powers?
John, am I supposed to comment on that?
Well, I can handle that one. The president knows best because I tell him what's best, and he only selects from the targets that are on the list. The list is compiled every week, and I dare say that a couple people around here that we're going to put on the list, I see right behind me with a very offensive signs. So, Mr. President, it's okay.
Oh, no. In fact, we're here to Mr. President, and you, the American people, better sign up on this. You know, there's already, the government has a do not call list, a no-fly list, so we're going to create a do not kill list, where Americans can sign up to be put on the president's do not kill list to avoid being executed without indictment, judge, jury, trial, or due process. So let's sign up on the no-kill list.
I'm sorry, but I guess this lady didn't understand. We just signed a law. I signed a law in February requiring the FAA to make airspace for up to 30,000 drones in the United States. Now, I don't know what she thinks we're going to do with those drones. Like, put out forest fires or something? But they're going to be looking at your bedroom window, you know what I mean? I'm going to give you all Americans a demonstration of just how this drone thing works. This is me in the basement.
Oh no, another innocent person killed. Oh my!
Let's get my criteria straight because I've killed a lot of people here. So I'm looking for people in turbans who are between the ages, males between the ages of 16 and 45, and they carry a gun, or maybe they don't carry a gun and they travel in groups, right?
Oh, yes, Mr. President, but these guys have no beards and nothing on the top of their heads. I'm not sure. I'm feeling a little conscience-stricken about this. I mean, these are some nice-looking ladies and little kids, and all. I think I'm going to have to change my mind on this. And I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, Mr. President. Please change your mind.
John can... Good job. J-Sock knows where to go. Let's hear it for J-Sock. Taking him out. Okay, you know what I mean? We gotta get to the bottom of this. He's right. I made a mistake. It's not the first time. But I promise the American public, we do our very best to kill only people with beards. Between just the ages of 16 and 45, wearing turbans, and traveling in groups. That seems to fit the profile of just about everybody in Yemen, Pakistan, Somalia, and Afghanistan. But we don't discriminate. I do not profile except in my signature strikes. Now, for you folks who don't understand what a signature strike is, that's where we just look down and we think you're doing wrong stuff because the way you're moving.
Okay, enough of this. Let's rise up. American people, time to rise up. Come on, people. Let's rise up. Enough of this. Enough of this killing. It's time to start a whole different policy of love thy neighbor. It's time to stop killing women and children and innocent people. American people, rise up and say, stop the killer drones. Stop the killer drones.
They ain't gonna study war no more. They ain't gonna study war no more.